Most of the radio commercials you hear do not work. That's because they're bad. That's because they're created by people who don't know what they're doing. The good news for you is it's not difficult to create a commercial that does work. A good commercial is not one that entertains. It's not one that's well produced. It's not one that wins awards. A good commercial is one that motivates the listener to act, to come to your restaurant. Don't talk about yourself. No one cares that you've been in business for nearly 17 years. The consumer cares only about what you can do to add to his or her life. Now, there might well be something about you or your restaurant that does add to the consumer's life, in which case it's good to talk about it, but in a way that ultimately focuses on the listener, not on you. Sell the results your restaurant offers the consumer, not the restaurant itself. For a restaurant, the results are not the food. It's the overall experience the diner will have at your establishment. Identify your unique selling proposition. Yes, I know you've heard that term before, but can you define it? Your unique selling proposition is the answer to the question, why should I give my money to you instead of to one of your competitors? Here's a hint. Your unique selling proposition is not your friendly, knowledgeable staff, your convenient location, and your wide variety of tasty menu items. What differentiates your restaurant from every other restaurant in town, from the customer's point of view, not yours? How will the customer's experience at your restaurant be different in a positive way from the experience he or she would have at any other restaurant? In short, what differentiates your restaurant in the marketplace? If you can't answer that question, then you're really not ready to mount an effective advertising campaign. Identify the core message of your commercial. By core message, I mean what is the one key point that you want the listener to hear, to understand, and to remember. Too many commercials either don't have a core message or they have more than one, and more than one core message is one too many for your listeners. This one principle will be difficult for you to adopt at first, but it's crucial to your success. You're going to want to mention as many different selling points of your restaurant as you can squeeze into the commercial. Various menu items, the hours you're open, how long you've been in business, your phone number and your address and your website, your monthly international night, senior citizen specials, and be sure to ask about our vegetarian menu. Wrong. Identify the one thing that you want the listener to hear, to understand, and to remember, and then say it again and again and again and again. Hopefully, you say it in a way that attracts the attention of your target audience. You might say it amusingly, although that's not necessary. What's important is that you say it compellingly, in a manner that is likely to be heard, remembered, and acted upon. Use the language that real people use, not the language used by radio announcers and advertising people. Have them act and respond as real people do. Here's how I would describe my favorite Chinese restaurant to a friend. It's my favorite restaurant in Los Angeles. It's in West Hollywood. I've been going there for 20 years. The food's terrific. If you like shrimp, you have to order their Cracker Jack shrimp and their walnut chicken with red sauce. I tell you, I could eat that every day of the week. Oh, start with their shrimp toast. It's so good that there is no way it can be good for you, so just enjoy it and feel guilty later. You know what I would not say? They have a wide variety of traditional Chinese dishes cooked to perfection with only the finest fresh ingredients. And there's something on the menu for everyone in your family.